Day off, just sitting inside Happy Haven, ready to take off, do a little road trip, go to a couple cities around here, not too far away, share with you some of the scenery, and I'm going to go in and out of shops and I don't know, give you some insight into what's around here. But along with that, I am going to share with you some of my feelings about Charlie Kirk. Now, there's a million videos out there. 2 million wouldn't even be enough. Um, and I know that he's on the hearts and minds of a lot of people. I didn't want to just quickly do a video just to have a video out there. But I like to chat while I'm driving, so I thought this would be a good time to share with you some of my feelings and do a little go-see-do. Hope I just stopped at my new favorite breakfast place here in Custer, South Dakota, Miner's Cup. I showed you, I think in a previous video, a wrap that I had gotten. Today is the Wrangler, which is just simply sausage, egg, cheddar cheese on a bagel. But this is really fresh. And I know the bagel's not really good for you, but it's going to be good for today. Headed to Keystone, which is the city right below Mount Rushmore. Now, I've been to Mount Rushmore, been there with my daughter when we traveled cross country to go to California to live. So I'm not going to Mount Rushmore. I don't feel like reliving that memory. It was a good memory when we did it. But I do want to do a little bit of in and out of the shops in Keystone. And as I mentioned in the intro, I feel compelled to, in my own way, honor Charlie Kirk, his memory, by bringing him up in a video here. Checking my mic. I think my mic was like covered there with the seatbelt. I wrote down some notes. I know some of you sometimes think that my notes distracts from just talking to you, but my notes keeps me on track, and I have mentioned that before. So I've got a little paper here. I've got both hands on the steering wheel, unless I take a bite of my sandwich, which I probably won't do while we're talking. So I'm going to put this aside. Hopefully it'll be warm enough. It'll still be warm when we're done chatting. The first things that came to mind that I wrote on my paper was that he is, because his memory is going to live on, his legacy, a bold, confident warrior for Christ. What a high bar he set for us. Wowsies. And if you dig into some of the archives of Charlie Kirk and things that he had to say, there is so much to learn from him. I'm now going back to, I've watched some tributes, I loved his debates. Oh my gosh. If I could debate like that. And I feel like I want to take some notes so that I can be a better witness for Christ and articulate my thoughts instead of just like, being too general in my thoughts and just giving more information, Charlie's bottom line was he wanted to just save souls and make heaven crowded. If that's not a good man, I don't know. I don't know. This world, sometimes they say the world has gone to hell in a handbasket. He wants you to live in eternity with Christ and not burn in hell. He doesn't even know you. What a people connector he was, talking to the young, to the old, inspiring, encouraging, empowering, and always doing it with kindness, like not raising his voice or screaming or yelling. None of it. None of it. A couple things that were very, very moving to me too that I heard was he said to some young people, trying to encourage them to have families and have children, is that he has been all over the world, been with heads of state, people, high up people, and he said nothing compares to coming home at night and your little girl running up to you and pulling on your leg. There's nothing that he's ever done in his life that compares or is as meaningful. And Erica, his wife, wow. Did you watch her speak to the nation? Amazing. She said Charlie never raised his voice at her, never swore at her, never hollered. His love for the nation and for people is just bar none. Bar none. He died as a martyr for Christ. And he is very insistent. If you just follow the Bible, your life can be so much better. I mean, just look at the 10 Commandments. We'd all agree on that, right? All of the 10 Commandments, if you follow all of those, how much better your life can be. Do not steal, do not lie, do not kill, honor your father and mother. I mean, I have fallen short on the 10 Commandments. Jesus took the penalty for all of us. The biblical, historical truths that he spoke and the facts to back it up. I encourage you, if you are not a fan or cared for him, go back and watch. Open your mind. Watch some of what he had to say. And that he wasn't just shooting off the hip, his feelings, but giving hard truths to people and hard facts to win people to Christ. Wow. Marriage, one man, one woman, from Genesis all the way to Revelation. God made no mistakes. When he made you a male or a female, no mistakes, none. I'm just, as I'm sure many of you are, put in the comments, can't get him off my mind. And I know he's going to live on. He will live on in the hearts and minds of people for hopefully decades to come. And people are going to rise up in love and in truth and come to know Christ. Unfortunately, it had to take an assassination, a tragedy, in order for some people to really see the light. So guys, that's my thoughts on Charlie Kirk. I've been a long-time follower, not every single day, but I love to turn into his podcast. I love the people he worked with. I loved his debates. I loved how he articulated things. Gave me strength and courage to be more bold for Christ. And put in the comments, what has he done for you to help you in being of service to others, which is really the only reason we're here, is to be of service to others and to share the gospel. Okay, we're on our way to Keystone. Some curvy, windy areas here. Sorry about the audio on the video while I was talking about Charlie Kirk. I hope you still listen. I don't know, it just got fuzzy, I guess, with the seatbelt being next to my mic, maybe? I'm not sure. We're just about 3 miles from Keystone. We are here driving past Mount Rushmore. And again, I'm not going to stop here. Yeah, it was late at night when my daughter and I went here, remember? Pretty late. We needed to find a place to sleep. Turn off right there. And lots of people still here, even though it's late summer. We just went through some fabulous rock formations. So I'm enjoying the drive. It's not a sunny day, so I don't have the sun, you know, beating on me. I don't even have the AC on right now. But beautiful skies. Looking forward to seeing what the town looks like. I can't remember if we drove through Keystone or not on our way to California. Let's see, Keystone is 2 more miles. Rapid City, 23 miles. Custer State Park, 12 miles. I did a video of Custer State Park and the beautiful lakes. So if you want to see more of South Dakota and the Black Hills, please go back and look up those videos in the playlist. Ranger Danger Pizza, Black Hills t-shirts and gifts, Mount Rushmore t-shirts and souvenirs. Of course, we've got DQ. Why not? Black Hills bagels. Fudge. No, I don't remember any of this. And of course, a Subway. Welcome to Keystone Mall. So I guess we are where we need to be here. And I'm gonna see where I can park and maybe get out and do a little walk around. Chainsaw art. Oh my gosh, chainsaw carving demos free. That looks like a fun place to stop for a few. Although I can't carry one of those home with me. I love seeing that kind of artwork. Some big hotels behind me. And we're still just going around. Just going around here. Lots of tourist attraction, Boardwalk Motel. Okay, here's more of the town coming up now. Keystone Boardwalk. 800 feet, turn right onto Reed Street. Boss Piece and Chicken, helicopter tours. I don't know, I'm out of focus. T-shirts, ice cream, pizza, beer. Custom t-shirts, the Indians. I don't know, I guess this is a good place to stop and do a little browsing for a few, right? Turtle Town, coffee food. At the light, turn right onto Reed Street. Times. Just a little overview of the street here. Started raining a few minutes ago. Mountain Eagle, custom t-shirts, leather outlet. Just a cute little area to stroll around. I found a couple things that I really like. Playing music in some of the stores. And let's see, Black Hills Gold. Always massive amount of t-shirts. The Indians. Just a little flavoring for you. Haven and the Indians, where I saw a couple things I would like to get. And I might just splurge on a bracelet down the ways here. Places to eat, ice cream, cute little places to get out of the rain. I like that this is all covered. Iron Creek. Yes, this is where my bracelet is. Oh my gosh. I think I'm gonna do it, guys. And she's gonna give me a 10% discount for working at Korchak's at Crazy Horse. Historic Keystone. It's been fun to go through here while it's starting to rain. This would be fun. Keystone Depot, the 1880 train. I hear that's a worth it excursion. I don't know. The Black Hills Central Railroad, National Register of Historic Places, 1893. Not sure how much it costs. Here's the other side of the street. Cruisers. Ruby House looks like a cool place to eat. They've got the Indian tacos. Front porch restaurant and bar. And now we're going to head over to the Indian store. I did splurge on a bracelet. But, you know, I'm not saving like crazy for a tiny house this summer and landscaping like I was last summer. So that's my rationale. Life is short. Buy and wear the bracelet, right? I already have it on. I like it. Old-fashioned fudge. So just giving you a little from both sides of the street here. Jane's Boardwalk Pizza. Black Hills Gifts and Gold. Boss Pizza and Chicken. And we're going to go into the Indians. Native Arts and Crafts, turquoise jewelry, t-shirts, pottery, unique gifts. Sounds like everything you might want. Helicopter ride over there. And better. Made in the USA. Creek. Leather and gifts. Leather and glass. Right over there. That's where I got the bracelet. Let me show you. Here's today's bracelet, and the beads is also from Korchak. I just love it. It's called a huggable, I think. Owned business since 1970. I really like this pottery, but I don't want just a sit around piece. Let me see. I think this one. Wow. I guess I could put my keys in that, right? Burn some incense. Put some dried flowers. I like that too. Oh my goodness. Oh, this one's a pretty one. That one might be my favorite right there. I'll have to think about that. And we got more. When I walked in here before, there was like 5 things I saw within 5 minutes that I wanted. I really like these dishes over here too. We sold these at Ruby's Inn, and I never did get one. I think for my rings, I would like that. And then I think they're playing music over here, but I do see some earrings. I think he said he might give me a discount. There's like 3 different rooms here. All right. Oh, and these crosses too. Look at these, guys. I know you're looking. There was a temptation there too. What a beautiful gift that would be for someone, huh? Okay. I love little signs. Normal is boring. You got that right. Especially like this. Signed or trademarked by Native American artists. Cedar Mesa Pottery. Oh, goodness. I think I'm going to pass for now, but I just found this was a one and only, which I really like, in the shape of a heart. So I think this will be my little splurge for the day here. And I also saw some night lights that I like. Now in Hill City, and as per usual, my videos are getting long. Just another cute town right outside of Custer. The farmer's daughter. Going to check that out for sure. Maybe get something for the tiny house. I did splurge at the Indians. I highly recommend you go to that store in Keystone. Very, very nice family-owned business. And we're gonna walk up and down the street here now. Just go in and out of the shops and see what we can see. So with that, guys, blessings in your day and joy in your journey through small cities, big cities, and everything in between. Looks like it's gonna rain again. So we're just gonna enjoy the day, the rest of it, and back to work tomorrow. A little bit more, gonna give you a glimpse of each side of the street. Hill City Cafe, Wild West Souvenirs, Gold Diggers, Black Hills Gold, the Mountain Store, Wild West Souvenirs. Did I just read that? Yes. Hilltop Souvenirs, Harley Davidson. Cute small town USA. This is actually where I went to the dentist. You watched the video with the stressors. And there we have it. Just a little bit more. I'll show you the other side of the street. It's the way Art Forms Gallery. It's a consignment shop for local artists. I enjoyed going in there. And then there's like a little plaza area. Everything doesn't seem open though. A fun, fun day. Bargain Barn over there. John Crane Gallery. Pretty flowers here. It says open, but it's not open. Well, the light's not on, huh? Oh my gosh, locally owned. Things that rock. I think I'll have to check that out. And then we've got Mountain Souvenirs and Tin City Saloon over there. Trouble with my words. Hilltop Souvenirs, the handbag store. And then we'll be back to the farmer's daughter and head back to the campsite. Hope you enjoyed and you'll subscribe. Click the bell. Watch some of my other travel videos. They've been fun. Keystone and Hill City today. Later. Get up. Woohoo! It's almost 5 o'clock and the sun's coming out. Look how cool that horse is. Wow. All these different metals and things on there. Well, I just went over to the beef jerky experience. Real nice guy in there. And really nice display. Lots of samples. I don't know, maybe I just had dinner. Okay, one more time, later.